today. Today we're gonna talk about being brave and try it out. So let's start. I am so happy. Finally, the summer is here in Germany. So I'm so excited and being brave. So I think brave people are the ones who own the world, who are doing great things that serve a lot of people, and who actually bring change forward. So being brave means for me to try things out that we haven't done yet. And I think whenever we try new things out, there's always something, or quite often, unsafe and not 100% sure if it's going to work out because we have never done it. And the cool thing is when we get into a habit of doing things that we haven't done never before, then we will realize it's always the same pattern. I'm scared, I think I can't do it. I'm doing it, I'm still scared. I did it, and I'm like, oh, it was pretty easy. And then I try a new thing out, and it's the same again and again. It's always the same pattern. And then we realize, hey, and we develop the confidence that we have the ability to do new things, even when we have never done them before, and even when they seem challenging right now. So that's the cool thing. And that's the way it is very easy to develop confidence when we do it. So I had a podcast, or I still have it, it's still available on Spotify. It's called Girl.confidence.boost. And there I did a lot of research about confidence and about self-worth and about self-esteem and the difference. And what I found out was that the difference between self-esteem and confidence, because I never really understood it, was that self-esteem is my intrinsic value. Is it that I think that I'm valuable, that I think that I'm worthy, that I think that I'm good enough? It's about me as a person. And confidence, whereas confidence is more my abilities. Do I feel confident in my own abilities? So for example, I could be a very confident public speaker. So I feel very confident in public speaking and speaking in front of a lot of people. But I could be very unconfident in singing on stage, for example, because in this area I haven't developed the qualities or the confidence yet because I have not done them. So confidence develops by doing things and by doing things over and over and seeing, hey, I can do it. And self-worth is more a thing that is being developed by intrinsic values. So this is not connected to my abilities, it's not connected to my performance, it's not connected to what I can do, but it's about who I am. So this difference, when you're interested in that, you can check out my podcast that I created. I did so much research. I have such a thick book of studies of all the things confidence related that I did. It was super cool. I really went into the topic of confidence so deeply, and it was so cool because I had this confidence account on Instagram and this podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts available. And one girl, 2 years later, wrote me, hey, yeah, I'm now got this government. She was from India. This government, this is job. I don't know what she's exactly doing, but it's because you have inspired me and you have given so great tips. And I was like, oh my God, that is so cool that we have the ability through our words and what we are doing and the content we are creating to change lives around the world. And that has always been my vision, to internationally come together as women and create change and develop our confidence and develop our self-worth. And why I believe that confidence is so extremely important is that when I was in high school, I remember myself sitting there in class and realizing there are super smart people and there are some people who were, let's say, in the mid-range, but their confidence was high. And when we did presentations or when they talked about themselves, they brought the information so confidently that people believed them. And then other people, even though they were super highly intelligent and they had a lot of intellectual resources, when they did a presentation, it was just really awkward. And in a lot of situations, I just realized, hey, no matter how talented you are, no matter how intellectually qualified you are, no matter how good you are, if you cannot sell yourself, if you cannot confidently talk about your offers, if you cannot confidently talk about yourself and show what you can give, and when you cannot confidently navigate the world and navigate relationships, no matter how good you are, it won't help you, because people with the highest confidence, they're the ones who achieve the things. They're the ones who help a lot of people because they believe in their abilities. And so I realized no matter how much I work on my competence, when I don't feel confident and when I don't think I'm really good at what I'm doing, I am not going to help a lot of people because I feel small. So I really focus on working on my confidence, and that's why I had this podcast where I researched so many things about. I have thousands of words maybe, but I have really so many PDFs and so many researches that I did, and I read all of these articles, and I put all the pieces together, and I really focused on working on my confidence. And now I feel pretty confident, even though I have not mastered all the skills. But I know if I desire to learn the skill, I have the ability to learn the skill. And every doubt that I have is just a limiting belief, and I know that I can rewrite this belief, reprogram myself, change my beliefs, and then I can get this competence, this skill. So this opens up a completely new horizon, and it makes you basically limitless. And confidence is such a freedom, because when we feel confident, we are free to talk to people. We are free to go to the things we want, to go to the offers that we want. We're free to sell things. We're free to talk to people. When I'm scared, I can't go on YouTube because I'm scared. If I am scared, I can't, and I'm not confident, I can't open up my own business. And if I'm scared, I can't fly around the world because I'm not confident in myself that I can do it. So confidence is the ultimate freedom, and confidence is so attractive and it's so magnetic. And people who have a high amount of confidence, they're just so magnetizing, and you want to be around them, and you feel safe around them, because you know when they are there, then things will get done, it will be good, and they will work it out. And no matter what it is, they're up to the challenge because they have the confidence to look at the challenge and to make it happen. I hope so badly, I check my mic, that you hear me very good, because I'm outside, so that's always like a little bit tricky. And because I believe that confidence is 90% of achieving anything we desire, I created a cool confidence workbook that helps us change our thought patterns around ourselves and our abilities and our confidence, and helps us to rewire our brain to program new thought patterns, because confidence is basically our program. How are we programmed? Am I programmed to believe positive things about myself and my abilities and my qualities, or am I programmed to feel insecure and to not feel confident? So it's a thing that we can absolutely change, and that is work to change. But once we have it, we have it. And it's confidence but it's like the fundamental skill. When you have it, everything on top will just get so much easier. And no matter in which area you want to go in, but especially for women, as we are, feminine women here on this platform that I created, we're women who want to be in business, who are in business, so confidence is very important, who want to have healthy and beautiful relationships, which is possible when we have a good amount of confidence. And so This workbook is now available. It is so cool. I am so excited. So the link is in the bio. You can check it out. It is a 13 or 14 page long workbook, and it comes with journal prompts, so you can write in there, and you can change the way you're thinking about yourself and the way you're programmed. So these journal prompts are made so you start to think in new ways and create neural pathways in your brain. So they have a lot of journal prompts, and then we have some exercises, so where you do some things specifically that help you to level up your confidence. And then we have some affirmations and some ways to create your own affirmations. And so it's super, super, super fun. Actually, it's probably around 14 or 50 pages. I was just thinking, I just added like yesterday another page. So you see, if I have new ideas, I just put it in there. So it is available now. I have a sale for 1 week because I was like, yeah, when I just like launch it, I can just have a fun sale. So it's gonna be in the first link in the subscription. I am so excited for you to check it out. And if you buy it and when you buy it, you download it, and then it's a PDF you receive it per email, and then it's easily to print. So I made it in a way so you can just print it and then write in there like a journal, like a workbook. So if that is interesting to you, just check it out. I would be super, super, super excited to see how it helps you and how your confidence increases. So when you get it, I would be so glad if you just post it in your Instagram story and add me, and you write like 1 or 2 things that you really like about it, how it helped you, so I can see it. I can see who's buying it. I can see who is behind the name or the email address, and I can repost it in my story. So I would be so excited to see that. Yes, so where were we left? Confidence. So I believe that confidence is the fundamental ground layer to everything we do. And especially in business, I think confidence, how can we help people when we don't feel like we are being competent enough to help people? And how can we price ourselves when we don't believe that we're competent and that it makes a difference in people's lives? Because business is basically loving people and helping people, and as an exchange for that, they want to give you something back, because that's how we are. When people give me something, I'm so thankful, so I want to give something back, and this could be money. But what is money? In times where we did not have money as species, as humans, we used to trade things. So I give you this confidence workbook, and you maybe give me a book, or you may be giving me a shirt, and that's how we traded. And nowadays we decided, hey, that's really complicated, because maybe you don't have something but I want right now to offer me. So we just created this currency, this money. So first we took silver and gold, and we exchange it. So now I give you this workbook, and you might give me now a small gold coin. And then we decided, hey, to have always gold and silver with us is very unpractical, so we created this paper money. And first we had, or the US dollar, they had a gold standard. So for every paper, they had gold in the bank. And at some point, we cut off the gold standard, and now we just have the paper. But the paper or the money itself, it is not valuable. Just that the offers we're giving each other, that is the thing that actually has value. And because we trust in that paper money and we give it a value, that's why it's valuable. But otherwise, it's just a number that you basically transfer into my bank account, which is basically just numbers. That's how much you give me, that's how much you can give, get somewhere else. So that's money. That's a separate video, but I just like talking about the history of money, and because it just demystifies all things money and finances, because yeah, I think we have like this money thing, and never really have been taught what is actually money, what is currencies, where does it come from, why do we have it, why do some jobs get paid better than other jobs, why do what are passive income, what is income, so, or active income. So yeah, that's it. Confidence. So that's everything I wanted to say on the topic of confidence and being brave. Being brave for me means doing things even when we're scared, and then realizing most of the time that it was actually not that bad, and then getting in the habit of doing that over and over and over. And it helps when we work with ourselves and with our subconscious mind to create beliefs that help us feel confident and be confident. Because confidence is basically a set of patterns and thought patterns and beliefs that make us feel confident in our bodies, and therefore act in a confident way, and therefore radiate confident energy, and therefore attract confident energy and good things to us, because we are people who can hold it, because we are people who other people trust in. The thing is, we always get more of what we have. When I feel very confident, people mirror to me and they tell me, hey, you're so confident. And because that is something that every human being wants and desires, I don't think there's someone who would say, no, I don't want confidence, I would really like to be insecure. And it is so magnetic, it is so attractive. So there's such a power in it, and investing this time, energy, and finances in our own development is so good. And it feels, for me, when I am in my growth, first of all, it makes me committed when I have my finances in it, and second of all, it raises my self-worth in a way, because I believe I am worthy of investing in myself and my energy, and I am so potent that I take this finances, that I take this money, that I take this time, that I take my energy and focus it solely and purely on myself, because I deserve to up-level my life, because I deserve to become better, because I am a woman who is worthy. So yes, I hope you really liked this video. As I said, you can get my workbook, or your confidence workbook. It is printable, it is downloadable, it has affirmation, it has journal prompts, it has exercises, and it helps you to rewire your thought patterns and create new neural pathways in your brain, so new thought patterns, in order to feel more confident and to be the confident woman that we desire to be. I see you in the next video. Bye bye. Much love.